Hello everyone, we're going to do a little lesson about where Greece is in the world, just to help you understand the history of ancient Greece. So basically what you're going to do is go to Scratch, search for Scratch, and then type in Amazing ICT. So I've been doing this for 10 years, so it means that when you search for it, it comes near to the top, and it's got lots of projects on here. So you need to just click on the grey word Amazing ICT, and then it takes you to my Scratch channel. So the one we're doing today is Where is Greece? If you can't find it there, just go to View All, and then you'll see over 1,000 projects, nearly 1,100, and then you can just find it. So it's got a Greek map on, so click on that. And then see inside. So it says this map allows you to create code to describe where Greece is. Now you can see the button is at the bottom, so I'm just going to move that to the top so it doesn't confuse things. This button, if you remember, is an interactive button, so it means it can take us to different backgrounds. So that's the grid, tells us how to move around, and that's our map. So this little character's animated, Avery, so when you click on Avery, she will walk. And then she can have a chat with Dee. Now Dee isn't animated. One thing I want to show you under costumes is, Dee is animated, but he doesn't walk. So you could change the way he looks. I want just to show you that you can flip him. It's near the map at the top, so it's flip horizontal. So you can actually get him to face Avery so they can have a proper conversation. So let's go into the code, and this is where you decide what to say. So have a think about how you want it to operate. So if we want it to be a dialogue, we could say when we press the green flag, he's going to say, hello. And then you could come up with a Greek fact. So Greece is in Europe. And you might want to do some research just to check that. Make sure that you believe it's in Europe. So if I just make that full screen, when we click on the green flag, he's going to say that. Now she could reply. If you were going to get her to reply, you've got to notice that adds up to 4 seconds. So she mustn't reply until after 4 seconds. So we're going to put what's called a wait in, which is an orange, dark orange one. So we're going to say wait. And then she's going to think something. She's going to think, oh, is he sure? Is he sure? So it's not a question. Oh, it is a question, but she's not saying it. She's thinking it. So she's not verbalizing it. So let's just test that. Make it full screen. Click on the green flag. There we go. One final thing that you might like to do is show the route between where we live and Greece, as if we were travelling there. So I'll show you how to do that. So we want to add another sprite, they're called, but character. And this time we want, say, a vehicle. So let's see if there's a little car, or there's a food truck. There's loads of good stuff, but not that many vehicles. Let's keep going. It's quite useful for you to see all the characters. Sailboat. Well, let's see if we could sail to Greece. So first thing is we want to make that smaller. So we're going to make that size of the sailboat just 20. Now, it's going to be quite difficult to see, but it needs to be quite small. So let's go from down here, which is a place down the bottom called Southampton. So what we'll do is we'll say when we click on the green flag, or we could make it a bit more interactive when we click on the boat. It's going to start at this place here. That's the coordinate which we've looked at before. Southampton's just actually a bit further across. But I've got to debug it now because I've got to move the boat first. And then it remembers where I am. So we're going to come down here to northern Spain. And then, now I'm going to have to just take that apart first. And then we're going to come down here, past Portugal. And then we're going to go past here, which is called Gibraltar, and then we're going to go south of Italy, and then we're going to go up to Greece. So let's just try that. So we'll need to say, right, at the beginning we got to go back to Southampton, so we're going to say at the beginning we're going to put that coordinate, the top coordinate in the bottom blocks there, so it's minus 102, or minus 100 will be fine, and 66, so 66. So now when we click on it, just let me make it full screen so you can see it. You should be able to see the boat moving. There we go. Now I know that the boat is not facing the correct way, so I'm just going to show you how to do that, but I'm not going to do it with you. You're going to do that yourself. So what we need to do, click on the green flag to take it back. So what you need to do is you're going to have to put one command, and then you're going to have to change the direction of the boat, so you're going to get the boat to turn. So if I want the boat to turn downwards, that's 180 degrees, so it's a bit more than 180, so it's about 200 degrees. Okay, let me just check that it faces the right way, and I'll just put that one in so it does travel there. So click on the boat. Now it's gone upside down, so I did too much. So I'm going to debug it. The reason was it was actually facing 90 degrees to start with, so it's not 200. It's 90, 180. It's about 190. Let's just try and see if we can rotate it manually. There we go. So that's quite nice. So minus 151, and the reason for that is it's going from this direction, so it's in a minus direction, so that's quite complicated. So I got that wrong, so I'm going to have to do some extra work on that. So minus 143 there. So I'm going to change that to minus, just delete that, minus 143. Just make it full screen so you can see. Now I have got to change it back. I'll have to show you this because otherwise you won't know. So I've got to say face in direction, point in direction 90. So maybe I should have used point in direction there. And that was minus 143. Looks as if I can actually rotate it. I'll put 150, that should be fine. So one final check. Oh, I know what I haven't done. I haven't clicked on the green flag. There we go. And that needs to be up here. So there's quite a lot of debugging to do. There we are, boat's facing the right way now. Now it should work. There we go. Okay, so have fun.